Hello, I'm Randy Suarez, aka Silva Coattator, back with some more Christopher Titus. Is mental illness genetic? Isn't it, or isn't it not? Let me know in the comments down below. But I can't wait to get into this. Again, like I said many times, he's one of my favorite comedians. I love reacting to the guy. And I'm hoping so y'all like reacting to him with me too. But it's one of those things that is a question of nowadays, is mental illness and genetic? Because we do have a lot of people who have things going on inside their brain and they can't understand. And it's nice to know that they're not alone when it comes to stuff like this. And there's some help for everyone. I mean, everyone has can deal with mental illness in their own different way, and hopefully in a positive way, and never to the point that it gets to a serious degree. But I will give y'all a trigger warning about this, because I remember this bit a bit. I remember this bit, and it does deal with suicide. So I'm giving y'all a bit of a heads warning. So this is your warning to click off the video in 3, 2, 1, and there we go. But if y'all like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Christopher Titus TV. I will leave the link to this video down below in the description if you watch it uninterrupted. Also link to my Savage Dad reaction playlist, because episode part 2 of season 1 of me reacting to Savage Dad should have dropped today, and I hope it does well. Again, Jeremy Lynch is pretty awesome, but again, we're here to react to Christopher Titus. Also, we'll leave the link to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You can follow me on those social platforms. Also, link to my Cashapp. If you feel gracious enough to donate $5, $10, $15, that's fine. You don't, that's fine as well. Same thing for the super things, but by donating, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and also sharing, it lets me know y'all rock with the reaction content, rock with the channel, and rock with your boy. But yeah. But further ado, buckle up and alright, man, that was a long intro that I did ever on this channel, but hey, all I can say is let's get started on the video.
Got a call from Dad a while back. So got some news about your mom. And so she's living in Missouri in a trailer, because I guess when you move to Missouri they give you a trailer. I said, and he said, well, she married another abusive guy, and had one of her episodes, took a Duraflame log, and put it through the local sheriff's front window. And I said, wow, that's another new one, huh, Dad? Because we keep a list by the phone. And the sheriff in the town knew my mom didn't put her in prison. He put her in this hospital. She had to go to like, some crazy therapy like every day for a year. And I said, and? And so she started seeing her life different. I said, and he said, well, she took responsibility for all the crap that had happened. I said, and he said, she realized it was her, not us, had caused it. And I said, and he said, she got out and she killed herself.
Oh.
And? Because I hadn't seen her in like 14 years, you know? Didn't really faze me. My dad goes, come on, Chris, don't be like that. I said, Dad, I'm right. And I hung up the phone. Then I called him back and said, Dad, she take anybody else with her? He said, you know, that was my first question. And he
oh, man, his dad. Hey, man, to be honest, Chris is asking the important question. Because at the end of the day, it's one of like, wait. And again, what happened is very sad. The point that she did have that revelation of realizing it was her, not no one else, but a result of her by realizing she ended up taking her own life. You got to question, like, did she take anyone else with her? Because she basically how he explained, she was that insane, was that crazy, and you have to ask these questions.
And I didn't deal with it, you know. I said, I'm just going to take this pus-filled ball of pain, put it over here, wait 20 years, and cut out that piece of colon with the tumor in it. No big deal. But I had forgotten that your friends and relatives and people that truly love you can truly be a pain in the ass.
Yep, they are. Don't get me wrong, I love them with all my heart. But when I was going through the whole... a lot of things, to be honest, with my anger issues. Then when I got to deal with that, I dealt with a severe heartbreak. They lift me up more than I could ever ask for, and which I'm highly grateful for that. but they can be a pain in my ass too. And I could be a pain in theirs. Don't get me wrong. It's a fair trade. Yeah, I could be. They pain in my ass, and I'm the pain in theirs.
Because nobody would let me forget this and move on. They're like, dude, man, you gotta talk about it, man. It's your mom. Dude, back off. I'm cool. No, man, I'm not gonna back off, man. You're tweaking. No, dude, I'm not tweaking. Back off. No, man, I'm gonna say this, man. You are in denial. Look, dickhead, I am not and never have been in denial. No! We'll see you feel a little better now, huh? And I didn't deal with it. And about 4 weeks after it happened, I was on this airplane to Lansing, Michigan to do some shows. And I'm on the plane, and the cuisine is being served from a wheeled metal cart like most great cuisine. And the stewardess put this tray in front of me.
You know, I've never been on an airplane before. I kind of want to change that this year, but I don't know where to visit.
And it was this Thanksgiving turkey platter ensemble. And whatever part of your brain kicks off memories, when I smelled it, it kicked off every memory about my mom, like at one time. It was like, in an airplane today, not a real good place to have a nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not worried they're gonna think I have a bomb, but I don't want to scare the idiot actually carrying the bomb. So I flipped the trap and I just ran into the airline bathroom, and don't do that because those walls are angled and you slam right into it. Now I'm lying on the floor in a fetal position and I'm crying. And I don't mean crying, I mean snot coming out my nose, booger bubbles bursting all over the place. And this is just about the time of the Unabomber, and the stewardesses are freaking, Mr. Titus, are you okay in there? Yeah! I'd like some complimentary peanuts, please.
Oh, Chris.
And I cried for almost an hour, 53 minutes. I was wearing a watch. And I gotta tell you, I felt better. Like, it was weird. Like, I felt, okay, I need to do that. I felt better. And I walk out of the bathroom, but I don't want to talk to anybody. There's always that one guy on the plane. So, are you flying away from home or are you flying to home? Shut the fuck up or I poke you out with this plastic fucking spork.
I'm crying, dumbass. I don't need this right now. Oh, because here's the thing. When I lost my grandmother, I kind of lost a lifeline. Because what I was going through at the time, and it also didn't help that within a year also lost one of my aunt through a tragic accident, and again that was another lifeline. And what I was going through with my dad's marriage, the person he was married to, I didn't have anybody, and basically, how can I put this? You know, I was very grateful for them to be in my life. It took me a while to realize they were there for me for a reason, and they were gone because it was their time. Now, with my aunt, yes, what happened was horrible, and it's one of those things that even to this day, after all these years, I still love her. To the day I die, I will forever. Even beyond that, I will still love her. Same thing with my grandmother, because at the end of the day, you know, I was put in a crappy situation. It drove me to when I was 15 that something triggered to the point that I will never give up. I will never be that guy that can be easily picked on and expect nothing to happen. I'm not gonna wait till something happens. I need to be the one to take action to make those things happen. And it's one of those things that I'm very grateful for what them teaching me. It's one of those things that to this day I love. I love them. I'll have also it's what they got me through when losing friends due to suicides. I lost 4 friends because of it, and I lost 2 friends through cancer, you know, and it's one of those things that it's a hard thing to go through in general, regardless if it's suicide, cancer, and everything. It's very, very difficult, you know, but you can get through it. You can push on. It's one step at a time. Sometimes it's a hard step, but it takes that one to make it easy for many.
So I grab a Newsweek out of magazine stowage. And I sit in my seat and I'm just hiding behind this Newsweek, you know, and I'm not looking at it. I'm just flipping through it. I just don't want to talk. I'm just flipping through the Newsweek. And I stop on an article titled Mental Illness. Genetic? I have an excuse. And the people who saw me go into the bathroom crying are now watching me in my seat hysterically laugh. The whole plane was on the call button at the same time.
Say, crazy man, acting crazy over here. Come on.
And the article said, if you have a history of mental illness in your family, there's a high probability between the ages of 18 and 35 it's going to happen to you. So I traced my family history. Check this out. In the 20s, I had Uncle back east killed 6 people. No one ever told me that shit at Christmas dinner. That's the story I want to know. My great-grandma was nuts. She screwed up grandma. My grandma on my mother's side was so insane. She tried to sleep with my father a week after my mom and dad got married.
Oh!
She screwed up mom. Mom was totally whacked. So after I read the article, I couldn't do anything, man. If I went to dinner with friends, I couldn't use the fork. Because I just thought I'm going to snap. We're in the middle of dinner, you know. How you guys doing? How's the baby go? Ah! And I couldn't figure it out. How come I'm not crazy? How come I'm not psychotic?
When it comes to being crazy, here's the thing. I question that myself because it's one of those things that after all the stuff that I went through, and when I tell people all this, I go into great details with them and everything, and they're like shocked, like horror shocked. But at the same time, they look at me like, how are you how you are, basically. And because they say you could have blamed everyone. You know, it seemed like you could have. It would have been easy to blame everyone. Like, yeah, it would, but it wouldn't have made a difference. This had happened. If I let it control if I let it control my life, I won't be able to enjoy it. I would be. It's the reason why I let go a lot of my anger, and because it's tiring having that much raw emotion and not letting it go. Constantly holding on to it, it's tiring. It's been times that I've been so tired that I slept for 16 to basically slept the whole day away, and this is back when in my mid-teens, and I'm like, it was a bad of an issue, but it's an issue that I had to end up conquering and letting go. I have to forgive a lot of things I can't forget, but I can't forgive and let it. I can't forgive and let it go. And, you know, my body won't forget, neither will my mind. But letting it go did help. So, but that being said, if you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Christopher Titus TV. I will leave the original link to this video down below in the description to watch it uninterrupted. Also, link to my Savage Dad reaction playlist, because I've been reacting to Savage Dad Season 1, breaking them into parts because it's a long video. Also, I'll leave the link to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow me on those social platforms. Also, link to my Cashapp if you feel gracious enough to donate 5, 10, 15, wherever you want to donate. That's fine. If you don't, that's fine as well. Same thing with the super thanks. But by donating, liking, commenting, and subscribing, it lets me know y'all rock with the reaction content, rock with the channel, and rock with your boy. But anyway, till next time, please take care of yourself. Stay hydrated, stay safe, stay warm. Peace out.
Little questions is everything they know about you.